Hello everybody, this is Bui from Mama Bui's Kitchen. I hope you are having a great day. Today guys, we are going to be making juicy and tender sirloin steak. I'm also going to show you a few simple tips and techniques that you'll be able to create a mouth-watering steak that rivals any restaurant. So let's dive in and learn how to make the best sirloin steak in your own kitchen. For this recipe, we are going to use 2 sirloin steaks. Choose steaks that are bright red with a creamy white fat cap, as you can see here. And one important tip, guys, is to bring the steak to room temperature. Let the steak sit at room temperature for about 30 minutes before cooking, and this will help the steak to cook more evenly. So guys, let's get started. You know Mama Bui doesn't like to waste time. The next thing we are going to do is to season generously. We're gonna season the steak liberally with salt and black pepper on both sides. This enhances the flavor of the meat. At this time, I have the cast iron preheating on stove top. Make sure it's properly preheated before placing the steak on it. And also, a hot surface ensures a nice sear and locks in the juices. Add 1 tablespoon of oil, and as soon as the oil starts shimmering, place the steak on it. Allow the steak to develop a crust on one side before flipping. You have to resist the urge to constantly flipping the steak, as it hinders the formation of a nice sear. Don't flip too often, guys. Now we're gonna add butter along with thyme and rosemary. We're gonna also add in garlic. After the initial sear, we're gonna baste the steak. Use a spoon to scoop up the hot oil or melted butter from the pan and pour it over the steak like the way I'm doing here, guys. You can also use a basting brush to brush the melted fat onto the steak. Continue cooking and basting, repeating the basting process as needed. Basting every minute or so helps to infuse the steak with additional flavors and keep it moist. The cooking process should take between 6 to 8 minutes depending on the thickness of the steak. This steak is cooked to 160 degrees Fahrenheit, which is typically the internal temperature of a well done steak. The next thing I'm gonna do is to remove the steak from the heat and let it rest for a few minutes. This allows the juices to redistribute and result in a more tender and juicy steak. It is always a good idea, guys, to use a meat thermometer to ensure the steak reaches your desired level of doneness accurately. Now our steak has been resting for 15 minutes. Let's cut it. Yummy. Thanks for watching. Enjoy. I will see you on my next video. Don't forget to subscribe.